All right, so I'm going to begin. My name is Alara Kent, and I am the flame holder and architect of the Interstellar Earth Alliance. And this is a part of our offering through the Interstellar Earth Alliance, doing Metatron Cube Attunements. So I'll kind of describe what the Interstellar Earth Alliance is, and then I'll describe a little bit more about just kind of a broad overview of how the cubes have what they are, how they work, and what you can expect to receive today. So before we begin, let's take 3 conscious breaths together, just taking a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, just really softening the body. Inhaling the deepest breath you've taken so far today, just suspending slightly, not holding, suspending. So as you're suspending, just visualize yourself just expanding into that oneness and then exhaling. Good. And one more inhale. Good. Through our time together today, doing conscious breathing is going to be a very important part of our process as we remove the energy. And that's just going to be consciously taking inhales and exhales. It can be in through the nose or mouth, whatever feels comfortable for you. All right, so we are settled. And the Interstellar Earth Alliance, what is that? So, the Interstellar Earth Alliance is a satellite space station that's connected with the Galactic Federation. And for some of you, that might be very new, or you might be like, that's intriguing, or, ooh, I'm not quite sure about that. And so, we are a collective. I received the blueprints for this satellite station 15 in Crestone, Colorado. And the awareness to build it awakened around January of this year. And it is right now an energetic station that is here to support the awakening on Earth. And this station works with the Ascended Masters, the Archangels, and we also work with 7 star systems that are helping with a planetary evolution on Earth. So that's just kind of like a broad overview of what that is, and we've been building that, and it is really an incredibly safe space for you to just remember more of who you are and connect with your star family deeper, with your guides and the angelic realm, and just more of anchoring who you are and who you are here on Earth and what you came here to do at this time. So, and a part of that work that we offer through the Interstellar Earth Alliance is Metatron cubes. And you can see we have the sacred geometry here. And so the Metatron cube technology got anchored down right about 10 years ago, and my husband actually anchored the technology down with Archangel Metatron. So we're working with sacred geometry. And so before form can create, first a weaving of energetic structure must be put together for the physical to manifest from that. And so a part of this work with the Metatron cubes is it's providing structure and new foundations to help us to build new earth, to help us to activate and remember who we are, and to help provide structures and activations for us to be held in what we would call new earth, heaven, insert your word there, on a way of living in the higher frequencies. The Metatron cubes can be used in a multitude of ways. The first time that the cube technology came down, my husband brought it down with Archangel Metatron, and they installed a gold cube into my field. And since then, I've been taught and learned how to install cubes into individuals' fields. This is done through one-on-one sessions. So that's one way. And I'm doing a very high overview here. So that's one way the cubes are used. I also learned that when I'm leading retreats or groups, that cubes in the sacred geometry can be brought down to provide a safe and a sacred container to hold the group. And these cubes can be brought down to hold a group for a certain amount of time. Think of it as like being cocooned in like a womb space. And then when the circle is complete, then we bring the cube back up to source. Another way we use the cubes is these offerings, usually every month, and these are attunements. And what this is spirit builds and provides the cubes, and then they guide me how to bring them down and to connect you with them. So these cubes hold energies, frequencies, activations, and during this process, you are then guided and you are connected with these cubes. And the energy of the cubes awakens that cellular remembrance within you. Because everything we need is inside of ourselves. Yes. And when we incarnated here on Earth, we accepted to forget a lot of things. And so I think a part of us, of them being like, do you want to go to Earth? We're like, only if you help us remember. And so this is a part of, I think, their promise to us of being like, I know it's going to be hard for a few years, but we promise we'll bring you tools. And so this is, it really is a tool to help us remember who we are. And each month brings through a different cube, a different frequency. Some months, Spirit brings down cubes that actually work through our body. Sometimes we go to an etheric temple and we experience the cube there. So it's going to be a different experience each month. Again, if you're just hearing this for the first time, I feel like it took me years to work with this technology to even really start to understand what it does, because it's very unlimited. So know that if anything that I'm saying, maybe if it's not clicking or connecting yet, that's totally fine. It's more about just trusting and receiving and getting to experience an energy that's going to uplift you, help your body naturally heal itself, and that you're going to get exactly what you need today. And every month, or most months, these are offered for free because we are at a time of extreme shift on the earth. I mean, we're all here. We see the dumpster fires going on and the different timelines that are happening. And so this technology, these sessions are really here to help support you, to give you that tools. It's like the divine mother just constantly gives her love and is always there. So this really feels like a gift from the divine to help support you. It's part of what I do and what the Interstellar Earth Alliance does. And then of course we have like our paid classes as well, and we'll share those. So it is just a beautiful mix to help support our community. Let's see. Another important piece is that this is a place of equality, not hierarchy. It's important that each of us has a gift to offer into this world, and this is just my piece. I see out in the world, and I've done this myself, it's really easy to put a teacher or a guide on a pedestal, but when we do that, we give our power away. So it's important to just know that, yes, at this point, I'm going to lead and guide you, but we're doing so in a place of equality. And knowing that you have your times where you step forward and you teach and you lead, and this invitation, right, to do it in this circular way, which has been a really beautiful experience. Free will is coming through. The fact that you showed up and said yes was, saying that you are willing to receive this energy. And if at any time, maybe if the energy feels too intense or not enough, or you say yes to one part and no to another, that's totally fine. You have complete free will during this entire process. So you get to choose how high the volume is, how low the volume is with the energy. And so this is just a time for you to receive, but to also use your discernment and your free will on just letting spirit know that maybe the energy you're like, maybe a little too much. And I am supposed to share a story about this before we go in, which is important. So I've been doing this work for quite a long time, and part of using these cubes is helping our body to be able to hold higher frequency energy. And so I'm in the process of with another teacher. She's actually in, gosh darn it, she's in Australia. And she was doing an 8-week Pleiadian class, and I was very called to do the class. And the energy was very intense. And so I got through like the second class, and my body started like aching and hurting and like screaming at me. And Spirit was like, "You can't go at the pace of this class that she has set. You have to do this in your own pace." And so I heard that on like Wednesday, and then Thursday I was like, but I want to keep going. So then like yesterday I had like my whole body was just like crumpled on my right side, and I felt really bad, and I was even like hurting so bad. I was like, do I need to go to the ER? I was a little dramatic. But then Spirit was like, it's the energy. Your body's not ready for it yet because your body showed you that there's a part that you need to work on before you're ready to hold this energy. And I was like, oh, and as soon as I released it, it was like almost pain free. Like, I'm fine now. But I wanted to share that story with you because it's really easy for our egos or for, to kind of like push things. Now, I'm all about expanding, but that was a very humbling moment because this energy that we're working with is intense and it is high vibration and frequency. And so I just want you to advocate for yourself. And I have the intention set, right, for you to receive exactly what you need to receive. But I feel like I went through that lesson to also teach that lesson. So I'm going to go at my own pace, and I'm going to take a few weeks in between to integrate. And I'm still sore, but I definitely feel much better. So whatever lesson you're supposed to learn from that, yes. So, all right. All right. So I'm going to read the class description today. We're going to be working with the Pleiadians. Receive the transmission from this description today. So this month's Cube Attunement offers a sacred space for the vast currents of the cosmos to flow directly into your heart, body, and field. The Metatron Cube will serve as a stabilizing geometry, creating a clear and coherent vessel for receiving these multidimensional energies without overwhelm. The Pleiadians will step forward as bridge builders, weaving pathways of light between you and the higher realms, ensuring that the cosmic transmissions arrive in perfect harmony for your unique soul blueprint. This is not a single stream activation. It is a multidimensional reception. Star councils, higher light collectives, and cosmic energies beyond one lineage will flow into the cube, anchored in a way that your system can receive, hold, and embody. All right, so just breathing that in. Okay. During the transmissions, you're going to see me using my hands. And this is a way that I use light language, but I use it with my hands, and it's a part of the way that I move energy. So you're going to see that. I will be channeling and speaking, so you might hear spirit come through and say we or we, either one. Sometimes it comes through in a different like accent or dialect. Today, our guides are the Pleiadians. I work very deeply with the Pleiadians. That is my star lineage. And so they are the ones holding the platforms for us today. And your star lineage will be coming through with that. So just because we're the Pleiadians are going to be holding the stream and the platform and working with Archangel Metatron on the cube today, your own star systems and weaves of your light will be coming through. So you might not necessarily be receiving the light from the Pleiadians. What you need will come through. All right. So we're going to begin. And as Alara said in the very beginning, using your conscious breath is a very important part of the process when we will be working with you today. We will first be preparing your fields to receive the cube attunement today. We will be working in through the spine and through the heart space. The heart space is where we will be working and opening up the space for multidimensional connection. You can think of it as the point of entry and contact for not only your higher frequency energy, but also for the connection with the interstellar realm. It is common to feel different sensations throughout the body during this process. And as Alara said, you get to let us know and turn up or down the energy. All you have to do is just let us know through your thoughts what you need through this process. We will begin. We will be bringing down first a cube of light. It almost looks like a cube of glass, and you can just visualize just having a beautiful iridescent dome in space over the group, no matter where you are in the world. And just breathing as this sacred space and this crystalline technology comes down. I'm feeling Archangel Gabriel is here very strongly. Thank you for being here. Mother Mary, thank you. Guan Yin, thank you. Saint Germain, thank you. Helping with this process today, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Angel Uriel, Raphael, Zedekiel, Sandalphon. I got the whole gang today. Thank you all so much. Visualize and seeing the angelic realm holding the protective and safe space around you, above you, and below you. We will be clearing the distortion, any energetic distortion that is around you that you have picked up from the field of the earth during her transition. Just taking nice deep breaths. The invitation here is to please place one hand on your chest. The other hand is open to receive in a receiving position. It doesn't matter which hand you use. And we want you to just M's. Begin to and make that sound and feel that vibration in your chest. And take a nice deep breath and let go and release. All right, we're going to do that again. Take a nice deep inhale. Keep your hand on your chest and Inhale. Suspend the breath at the top. Open up the chest, really expand. Don't hold, don't squeeze, expand. And then exhale when you're ready. Ooh. All right, we're going to be working up and down the spine, opening up the pathways in the spinal column, all the way down to the sacrum. So we'll be Pleiadian light opening and working through the spinal column. A very loving, higher frequency energy. Remembering to breathe, taking nice, deep, conscious breaths. They're saying do not suspend the breath during this time period, just in and out, no suspending the breath right now, just receiving. Visualizing. However that comes, we understand everybody's brain works very differently. So however you would visualize the golden stream of light moving up and down through your spine. See it going into every spinal disc, into every vertebrae, into the nerve endings, opening and awakening your receivership of the energy that is now here to support your awakening and embodiment. Billions of neurons awakening to receive the higher frequency light. The invitation now is to bring your hands to what we call the mouth of God. It is that divot at the very base of your spine. I'm sorry, the base of your skull, where the skull and the head, oh my gosh, excuse me, where the skull and the neck meet. That almost circular shape. Just begin to place your hands there. Breathe as a cube is being brought into the space. And it is a cube that is being used for this session. There are no cubes getting installed, but a cube will be used to help awaken this space to work through your body, but it will not stay in your body. So they're asking if you can take your fingers and kind of pulse your fingers into the mouth of God like this. You can see that kind of like this, kind of just massage into it very gently. But it's creating a pulse, a very gentle pulse, as they are going to gently place a cube there and allow it to clear and open that space. And as you're here, they're asking for you to do the again. So let's take a nice deep inhale together. So you are continuing to massage the mouth of God. And we're going to inhale, and on the exhale, we will mm. 2 more times. We'll inhale, exhale. Good. One more inhale. Mm. You may now rest your hands down. The, the part with the spine is now complete. Connecting back into your conscious breath. Just focusing on the in and the out of the breath. Just gentle, natural breathing, just bringing conscious awareness to it. Okay. Now we're going to open up into the heart space. So we're going to bring our hands onto our chest and we're going to just begin tapping on our heart space. The same cube that was used on our mouth of God is going to be expanded and brought into the heart space. This is where we connect with our multidimensional self. Saying to keep tapping. Now they're saying to bring one hand on the chest and the other hand into a receiving position. And you're going to do your again, like that sound. So let's go ahead and inhale. And as we exhale, now we're going to inhale, suspend the breath at the top, expand the chest for just a few moments. Feel your field and your energy expand beyond your body. And exhale. And coming back to a normal conscious breath. You're now working on attuning into your heart space. You're just going to open up the space for them to work on each person's heart space. Remember, no matter where you are or when you're watching this, they are working on you, your guides. Breathing in through the heart cells. So visualize and moving into a heart breath. So visualizing the breath moving in and out through the heart. The light of the cube will help to provide the energetic nutrients to help the cells of the heart open to receive the light that your body is ready to hold. The heart and heart space as a transmission station for universal light in your connection to the oneness, to the all that there is. The best where what we're showing Alara right now is think about what it was like before internet. And now you're starting with dial-up. And when you're ready, you'll get high speed. connecting to the universal currents, deeply working into the cells of the heart, continuing to breathe in and out through the heart space. Clearing any veils that need to be released. Clearing any old grief, old contracts, old earth prophecies that are no longer in alignment with the new earth frequencies. Activation of love. So the cube in the heart space that is working on you is now going to move more in a circular structure, opening up more of a multidimensional space within your heart space, within the chest. The field of the heart is very large. It's much larger than the field of the brain. They have the scientific proof for that through the Heart Math Institute. Continuing to breathe in and out through the heart cells. They're asking for us to take breaths together, 3 conscious breaths in and out the heart space. So invitation is to breathe together. So we'll go ahead and inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Archangel Metatron is now bringing through a platform of light from the angelic realm. And this is going to begin to weave into your heart space. The invitation now is to bring both hands on your chest and being asked to do the again. So feeling that vibration and making the sound. So we'll inhale, exhale. Mm. Inhale. Mm. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Mm. Placing the hands on the chest and just being in this place of stillness. As this light from the angelic realm is being connected into the heart space. This is the weaving of the new earth frequency into the heart space, the heart cells, being anchored by the cube in the space in the heart. Receiving the activation of light universal consciousness, awareness, oneness. Continuing to take nice deep breaths, feeling this state of inner peace, or you might be having some stuff come up as well. So, whatever you're experiencing, just using the breath to breathe and release if something needs to be released, a feeling or emotion or whatever is coming up for you. You can gently now place the hands down. Be in this place of stillness and breath. Archangel Metatron is still working within the heart space, beginning to visualize filaments or streams of light entering into the heart space, however this shows up for you. Golden threads of light. You're continuing to work on and anchoring these filaments of light into the heart space. So just being in that state of receivership. They're now asking you to visualize not only seeing the light to enter into the heart space, but to also visualize light coming into your mouth of God and then moving up and down the spine. If visualizing is not the way your brain works, that's totally fine. Just however you open to receive that, knowing that it is happening no matter how you are visualizing that. Just the intention of knowing that light is now streaming in through the mouth of God, down through the spine. This is, for some of you, new light that you have not held in a physical form before. Nourishing the cells of the body, activating and opening up that which is ready to be awakened. And this is helping you to align and to step into and live and have lived through you that new earth energy. Saint Germain is now standing behind you, and he has his violet flame, and it will be used at the back of the mouth of God. So he is going to use the violet flame and to add that into the mouth of God down the spine. A transmuting energy, like this holy fire of awakening, cleansing. Visualize it going very down to the very base of your spine and the sacrum. Awakening and activating the Kundalini energy. Awakening that balance of the masculine and feminine energy within your body. Continuing to take nice deep breaths. This process is going to take a few moments, so just receiving this activation and cleansing, clearing light up and down the spine. Saint Germain is guiding this. Continuing to just take nice deep breaths. You are so held and loved. Still a few more minutes with the violet flame. It's going to a deeper level now. Deeper level in your soul contracts. And deeper level into the Akashic. Working on a soul level now through the spinal column. Awakening and opening up contracts, agreements. You are now ready to serve and activate things that you set up prior to incarnating. This knowing that these are things that you set up before. That you are now ready to remember and activate, embody, and live out. The cube in the heart space is now going to begin to move up and down the spine with the violet flame. Moving up from the mouth of God down to the very base of the spine, to the sacrum. Moving up and down gently. Energy is still working. So just taking your nice deep breaths. You get to choose how fast you want the cube to move up and down your spine. The faster is going to create more energy, right? As if you were turning the volume up. And the reason we had Alara share her story is because letting your inner knowing and soul move the cube and how fast it is or slow it is on what you need, knowing that nobody is above or below anybody, but just at the level that you need to support your body. We're going to take 3 breaths here. Just take 3 deep conscious breaths. We want you to breathe in. Then you get to the top of your breath, suspend the breath, expand, gently exhale. Good. And when you're ready, nice next deep inhale. And at the top of the breath, gently suspend, expand, and exhale. One more time, inhale. Gently expand at the top, and exhale. Saint Germain did say that the violet flame will continue to keep running through your spine for the next few days. The cube is now being released. Thank you very much. And the invitation here is to just be within your experience, just noticing how your body and your energy feels compared to when before the experience today. A great activation and opening has taken place within your spine and your heart space in a very gentle and nurturing way at a level that your body was ready for. It is recommended to have a little bit of salt in your water to help balance the electrolytes in your body. And know that you can call on your guides, the Pleiadians, and the archangels at any time you need energetic support, and Saint Germain during the next few days as your body is still integrating this process. And know that you can call on them at any time. Everything you need is inside of you, and we are here to support you and activate that remembering and those tools that exist inside of you. You can watch this transmission if you would like to continue to experience the activation. We would recommend waiting 3 days in between watching it each time to allow for the integration period to happen. Visualize feel or see your nervous system in your body like the branches of a tree. And when you anchor down and ground, you're going to ground into your roots of your nervous system from your head to your toes. Embody and spread the light through every ounce of your physical body. Coming back to the heart breath anytime throughout the day, breathing in and out the cells of the heart. Thank you for saying yes for all that you are, and know that you are enough. The activation and the attunement today is now complete. We'll very, very gently begin to bring ourselves back by gently wiggling your fingers and your toes, and rolling your wrist and your ankles. Maybe stretching your body. Hmm. Rub your hands and your feet together.